Okay, everybody, we are finally ready to go on this. I am terribly sorry for this. Basically, the saga of events that played out here was, basically we couldn't get Ozzy's camera to load, so we spent like 15 minutes trying to figure that out. Then we had to do deck checks, and then my entire computer decided to crash on me because technology sucks. But we are finally ready to go on the Omega Invitational Losers Finals. And because I am obviously playing in this, I am not allowed to commentate it. Why are you guys talking? I forgot to mute the second, my second headset where the commentators are talking. And as you can tell, I am, again, not commentating this because I am playing in this. I have Techno, Vangelis, and Naga once again on the call. I will wait for them to be quiet here for a moment. And they are still talking for some reason. There we go. Okay, they're quiet. Gentlemen, now you have the call.
All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the lower bracket finals. I am Technomagus, a.k.a. Carl. And I'm here with King Naga and Vangelis.
Hello.
Hey, everyone.
All right, so just like with the upper bracket finals, which also featured Hawkhammer as one of the players, I will be providing the play-by-play recap as they are making their plays, since I have an ear in their chat, while Vangelis and King Naga here will be providing color commentary. So at the moment, they are currently shuffling up. Give me just a moment.
And it's worth mentioning, because I know Ozzy will probably click on this for at least a few minutes to try to make him blush as much as possible. Ozzy is very likely one of, if not the most experienced Metroplex player in the world, as far as just playing Metroplex forever and pretty well, and tends to get very bashful when you say that, so I'm saying it right now on a stream.
And to think, for this matchup is basically literally the Wave 1 pre-constructed deck versus the Wave 2 pre-constructed deck, because it's Metroplex versus Constructicons, except the Constructicons have a little bit of a bonus.
Well, they need it. Metroplex is Ozzy's Metroplex is I'm not gonna say brutal, because I feel like that might be like mean, but also it is.
They are doing some very elaborate. Yeah, they're doing a very elaborate cutting ritual.
Yeah, we've had not just this cutting ritual, we've also had deck checks on both sides and technical problems on both sides before the deck checks and after the deck checks. So we've had the full gamut, really, going.
I mean, and even throughout the deck checks.
Yeah. And then right before we started, my mic was getting all funny, and I think it's because I had my hand, while it was off, on the input volume button on the side of the mic for quite a while without realizing it.
Oh, fun.
Woo!
All right, so they are doing 2d6 high roll. Oh, wait.
Red and purple.
Oof.
You can't beat a double six.
Hawk was trying to switch to low roll at the last second, and was successfully talked down from it. So Ozzy with the boxcars has elected to go first, as you can see with his fourth card in hand.
Well deserved. When you have a thematic purple and red dice, boxcars are in your future.
All right, so.
Evil Gem in the chat. The world does not want to let this happen, so yeah, it's got to be good.
Yep. I mean, all that needs to happen is for Hawk to draw heated battle.
That would be brutal. One hopes for Hawk's sake.
Oh, we were so close to a trigger.
One white away from the trigger, but that is a dead bone crusher.
Well, that's the thing with Ozzy's Metroplex deck, is if he doesn't hit the trigger, it's because he hit you really hard. It's kind of the goal of his deck.
See a drop of handheld for backup beam. It's going to be pretty good.
Yeah, strictly better for his purposes, I would assume.
Now, does Hawk have Heat of Battle? Is the question. He does have a flip, so he could potentially top deck it as well.
So 5 cards in hand, and
one of two choices for this to be
he has the Heat of Battle. So
rubbing his hands.
A lot of damage through.
He is down a Constructicon, so he's not going to be doing as much damage. But then again, I deleted a Constructicon on my first turn against him both games, and he still ripped the Heat of Battle and just messed me up.
Yeah, here it begins, right?
Ooh,
that's a lot.
Ouch. That is 5 PS5.
Yeah.
Yeah, Hawk's just getting a very kind first turn, second turn of the game here with that Heat of Battle. So it was either that or the was it the +2 Pierce 2 team wide?
Designated target. All characters have Pierce 2 attack. Pierce 2 on their attack.
Nope.
Oh, he's hitting some nice Pierce numbers.
Yeah. Getting some guaranteed damage in, and
yeah, this is pretty much what Hawk wants going in here. Between the miss trigger on Metroplex into Hawk having Heat of Battle right away, this is looking pretty good for him. Oh yay!
That's a 9 base, 9 attack with 2 Pierce.
Metroplex
there's another 5. Woof.
Yeah, Metroplex base 1 defense is not liking this outcome either way, I think.
Oh, there's another double orange. Oh gosh. Oh, there's 2 on that flip.
Wheel Jank pointing out there's a crazy amount of white on Ozzy's side. It's like that's where all the white pips went.
Yep.
That looks like another 4 is going to be set down there.
Ozzy is at 17 damage. He's 1 away from the halfway down. And Hawk still has another attack.
Ozzy will be able to slow things down a little bit if he survives. I mean, he has to survive this, but he'll start getting his partner bots out. Hopefully, if he can hit that trigger a few times, he might pull this together.
Oh, that's a lot of Pierce again. That's another. That's 5 PS4.
Woof.
That only looks like Pierce 3 to me.
That not a heat. Oh, sorry, that's a rage, not a 5 position. Sorry.
Oh yeah.
The little bit of the dark marker underneath. Ozzy had to shuffle his 4
3 card
deck.
scrap pile.
Oh boy.
20.
Well, that's going to be very interesting, actually. So that means the cards that Ozzy will probably be able to get are going to be a handheld blaster, a rollout, or that white icon that he flipped at the top there. Might actually be good for him.
All right, that was brutal, but yeah, I am pretty sure Ozzy does have tools able to swing this back around. Oddly enough, but not a guarantee. This is definitely his back foot on this game 1.
Yep. The one tall character, is going to get punished, especially if we get closer to the game 3s with the sideboards. Hawk's wheel turn potential just increases with potential belligerences like we've seen before.
Yeah. Like, I suppose that Ozzy's slight leaning towards orange may protect him against that a little bit more, but only so much.
So backup beam on Metroplex, so it does not look like Ozzy's planning on sending out a minion.
Oh, he wants that trigger, I bet.
He might try the rollout or scap catch, or Ozzy does play lots of those. Oh, he's just going
in.
He wants to kill.
This Metroplex wants blood.
You hit me for 20 damage?
And he is attacking Long Haul, the dump truck.
There's a white. There's all 3 colors
he's halfway
once.
There.
It would be real poor fortune if he does not hit his trigger this time.
He's still got 8 more cards to flip, so
he's supremely poor fortune.
Yeah. I am pretty sure that is both a dead Long Haul and 1 damage on all the other Constructicons.
And if he taps them out, That means he is untapping with them going while Metroplex is untapped, which I think helps Ozzy out a little bit.
Oh, okay. There was a bit of freeze on Ozzy's camera.
Yeah, he had to reshuffle his deck because there was only 2 cards left. So
Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
There, yeah.
Oh
blue,
wow,
yeah.
that was a
is.
lot of.
It's a lot of blue.
And he's coming in for 9.
Metroplex
A lot of
triggering.
blue on that flip.
Yeah, it's Ozzy's science. His flips usually are either the trigger or big attack. He has tweaked that ratio of pips in his deck in just the right way.
There will be an exact KO on long haul too.
And that is,
Wow.
and so that is actually 2 denied draws and a denied tower counter to Hawk so far because of those big Metroplex hits.
Yep, taking aim at the vehicle mode guys.
And also just deleting Bone Crusher on turn 1 denied because Scrapper was in alt mode meant that he wasn't getting the tower counter from that.
Yep. This is I said it last time we broadcasted, but this is some real this is a big meaty man fighting off a whole bunch of toddlers with magnums. An even bigger, meatier man, in fact, than Galaxy Convoy.
We have a shuffle on Hawk's side, but I guess he's going to be playing.
Does Hawk know he's only attacking with 1 character?
He probably does, but he
Okay.
probably just wants it for the bold 3 anyway.
Right,
Sure,
because
yeah.
he flipped Hook, who has the innate Pierce 1. So he's probably trying to get as many black icons as possible to put
He got a fusion bore on there. He's at 5 PS4 already, so
Right.
that's gonna be Metroplex to at least minimum 10 health remaining.
Oh, and Hawk's also got a sizable hand, so he could well have other wheel turn shenanigans to fall back to as well.
Like he could have the designated target.
Yep.
Okay, so
Without a way to remove that backup beam.
Hawk, he didn't.
What?
He's forgot.
He-
He's not. Yep. He's
Okay.
now realized.
Gomu just let him
Okay.
know that he's not all in. So Hawk definitely misplayed
He
that.
did not. Okay, I had a feeling. Yeah, that's.
Well,
I'm
Well,
gonna guess
I-
it have
he
another thing
did
to
put the
fall back
fusion horror borer on the correct character at least.
on. Yeah.
Yeah, fusion bore, hook, and heater battle is still actually very good here.
Yeah, the heated battle was his top
Whoa.
deck for the turn. Oh, that's still a meaty attack.
Again, Metroplex 1 defense in a slightly orange leaning setup.
that
as
is
I
a
understand it.
10 PS 6.
Well, he blocked the 4, but he took the 6, so he is. So what is that? 26. So he's got
26.
9 health remaining.
And that is the dark science of WotC once again. The pierce equals the damage that went through.
So Ozzy is probably checking his blues to see if he can risk another naked Metroplex or if he needs to summon a minion.
I think he might need to summon a minion here.
It would behoove him to do that.
He just needs to throw some fodder in front of him.
I mean, pop out. This would be the time, right, to pop out Slammer for that one wide ping while there's 4 people to take that hit.
Yeah. Okay.
Roll out.
And
Here he comes.
Is
he's
Slammer going to be
contemplating.
Slammer? Okay, he's bringing out Slammer. Flipping Metroplex back up.
Ping all those little children with magnums.
All right, and then he put a backup beam on Slammer. And send him where he's got to go.
Slammer is a 3/3/3, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
Which
yeah,
is
that's-
surprisingly hard to kill
Whoa!
sometimes.
That backup beam's going to do some work.
That would have
Probably.
been a Metroplex trigger.
Ooh.
Uh-oh.
That's a nice 6. Hook's
That's
at
a-
8. That's an 11-1.
That's an alive on 1.
Server meme live.
Oh man.
Well, that's not too bad for Ozzy because Ozzy does have the built-in armed hovercraft when he triggers with Metroplex as well. So
That is true, and Hawk does not have any way of healing his Constructicons.
Very punchy game one so far between two potentially very punchy teams. This is it's kind of what one would be hoping for out of this sort of matchup.
Oh, Hawk wants anything that gives bold out of Ozzy's scrap.
I feel like Ozzy probably will hit that trigger.
Yeah, especially with that backup beam on. I think you kind of need to assume.
Ozzy did not mention any of his handheld blasters that were in his scrap when he was going over the bold enablers.
Easy to forget, but I've also seen Ozzy play that handheld blaster more than once.
Oh,
he top decked it, or drew it. Either way.
And a photon charge, nice.
Okay.
Just trying to kill Slam out right here.
Oh, well, that double orange is definitely going to help.
Yeah, and a no blue from Ozzy's side, so. And then a ping gets thrown onto Metroplex from Photon Charge. 27 health.
Yep.
27 damage, I should say.
27 damage. He's got 8 health remaining. This is getting a little dicey.
Anything but a slow game one.
Now, Ozzy can throw in another minion to draw this out as much as possible.
I think he might want to.
Oh, yeah, he's got the escape route. So the question is, which one does he send out? And he's flipping up 6-gun.
Well, that 4 base attack on that 4-star, nothing to scoff at.
I believe he said he was going into Mixmaster.
Woo!
Hey yo!
8 from Mixmaster. My gosh. 6-gun. Sorry, not Mixmaster. Into Mixmaster.
Yep.
By the way, also almost another Metroplex trigger, if I saw that correctly.
Yeah, it was only 1 orange, so I mean 1 white, so not enough for the Metroplex trigger. Okay, so he's 2 flips away from Devastator.
Once again, I wonder if Devastator is a plan here. I mean, not in game 1, I suspect maybe not, unless I'm misreading that tower. No, it's 3 on the tower.
Crop construction going on Scavenger, I assume?
Yeah.
And a Rage going on a Scavenger, too.
So that's an almost guaranteed dead 6-gun.
He didn't flip a character this turn?
He flipped Scavenger.
Oh, he flipped Scavenger, right.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got 2 left to flip up in his KO.
He put the damage on 6-gun. Yeah, that's a definite. Hawk does have bold 1. Yeah, there we go.
There's a couple escape routes right there if Ozzy does need one.
Okay, so yep, that is a dead 6-gun.
Oh.
And Ozzy grabs the escape route for take the shot.
Yep, got 1 more of those to pop out.
Yep. And then after this, Hawk is going to be forced to pop into that little minion there, and then Metroplex will be able to get, hopefully, if he manages to kill Scavenger with that little minion here, and he triggers with a Metroplex follow-up tag, Ozzy could just take this game away.
He just drew the backup beam that Hawk Impetuous standed.
Oh, he did
too.
too.
Yeah, he's recycling. That gives Metroplex a bold if he's in a pinch.
Right, which means Ozzy's probably going to go flip up Metroplex, escape route him back down, deploy Scamper, send in Scamper, so that way he has the backup. He has the backup beam in hand to protect against another top decked Impetuous stand.
Yep. And like I said, Ozzy, if there's one thing Ozzy knows, it is how to play Metroplex in a great many situations.
This will be close. This will come down to how hard Scamper can hit Scavenger here.
This guy in the chat wondering, with all the card draw Devastator gets from the stratagem, kind of wondering why Hawk doesn't sack a few cards on alt mode attacks to get that tower up just in case he needs a big final swing. I wonder if Hawk's just hoping to outrace Metroplex with bot mode attacks using like hooks built in Fierce and everything.
So Hawk mainly relies on Scrapper's trigger to get tower counters and corrupt construction instead of using the alt modes.
He hasn't really had much of an opportunity this game anyway. With Ozzy killing 2 characters in alt mode already, he's already denied him 2 card draws, so there was not much flexibility. Hawk needed the card draw, so he's kind of forced to flip the ones and send them in. Alright, Scamper. Is Scamper just going to finish off Hawk, or is Scamper going to try and get Scavenger alive on 1?
I'm going to guess he's
going in Scavenger.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because there is if he knows he can get at least 1 bold on Metroplex.
That's unfortunate.
Oh,
that's
dang.
2 PS1.
Oh, that makes me worried about his trigger now too. That's 4 white pips out.
That's only white icons in a scrap pile by the looks of it when he flailed through.
Oh boy.
Scamper does have 2 defense, so there is a chance that he can survive this attack from from Scrapper, which would give Metroplex the bold 1.
For sure.
Right, we're 1 Constructicon away from combining. Ooh, there is a rage.
Rage gives bold 1, and he gets to ping Scamper on the attack.
Oh,
and a corrupt construction.
Yep, Scamper's down.
Dead Scamper. Ooh.
Oh, that's another white.
Not another white pip.
And that's a lot of oranges on that defense flip.
I am really worried about Ozzy's ability to hit that trigger. That might not be happening.
And that's a fall of Scamper there. Ooh.
No matter how much bold you got, if most of your white is in scrap, what you gonna do?
Yeah.
Ozzy really needs to hit the trigger here.
That said, I don't know how many white pips he's packing. He could have like double digits.
Even with the trigger, he might not actually get there. Because he can only kill 2 Constructicons at most.
Yeah, it's
One
all
with the
going to
trigger
come down if the surviving Constructicon can beat up Metroplex right at the end.
So I don't remember if Hawk grabbed the Enigma. Though I can't see any of the cards that Hawk is through, since giant glare in the middle of the screen.
There's
Backup beam supercharge. I think he's going to hit this trigger.
He's going into Scrapper. Oh, well.
There's a white pip.
There's still whites in the deck.
You just need to see a second white. There's a second white pip. He's hitting that trigger.
He got it.
There we go. He got the trigger.
Oh, he has plenty of white pips. Holy moly. I had a feeling.
If record serves correct, he does run more than 10 from playing and discussing with him.
Oh, okay, yeah.
He does run a lot. We're at 5 tower counters here. With whoever's he attacking, I'm pretty sure is dead.
He's going into Scrapper for 10. That is a dead foreman.
That is exactly 6 counters on the tower.
Which means that Devastator now has bold 2.
Oh dang! Yeah, he hit 6.
There's the Enigma.
Oh, he forgot to flip for the defense, and there it is exactly. Oh gosh.
Oh boy.
Oh, tilt.
Like on the bright side, from Ozzy's perspective, he's on the side of turns now where Rage's ping is probably never going to happen.
Yeah,
I think he's going to be alive after this turn.
I don't think he's in a position to appreciate that, however.
Yeah, because now that's six being healed off Devastator.
He's going to be at 26 health. Oh no, sorry, 28. 28 damage on.
He was at 32 before the heal, so he'll be at 26.
Ah, I was correct the first time.
You were correct. So he has 7 health remaining. So if by some miracle Ozzy survives his attack, he's almost guaranteed to win on the next swing. But that is a 6 bold 2 base into 1 defense and 8 health.
8 health remaining.
And actually, sorry, bold 3 because he still has the rage that was on Scavenger. Yep.
Really, I think a little bit of this can be attributed to that very pleasant turn Hawk.
Oh, wait, he has
has.
9
Got
health.
there's
There's a grenade launcher even.
Oh.
Doing 20 damage to Metroplex on his first major swing definitely has reaped some rewards here.
Oh, Ozzy's only blocking 2 and he's got base of 10 already. That is a dead Metroplex.
Yep. Even without flips, that would have been exact damage.
Oh, they're still flipping it out.
I mean, you got to see just how much he overkills Metroplex.
Yeah. That
Gonna
heat
see
of
how
battle,
much Grimlock splash damage would have been.
that early heat of battle did a ton of work.
Oh,
That's unnecessary, sir. That's unnecessary.
That is a 15 smack.
16.
16, sorry, that is another orange. Oh, gosh.
Yeah.
All right. Hawk takes game 1, and now they are resetting for game 2. As this is a best of 3, they are not allowed to sideboard until after this game.
Best of 5, isn't it? First
Or
two,
best
three?
of 5, yes. Sorry,
Yeah,
first to
best of
3 wins.
Madiford and Wheeljank mentioning that the card draw numbers for the Constructicons looking very similar to Cliff Jumper cars, which is very true. Although I will remember quite well the last time we broadcasted Hawk having those, I think, pair of games where he was still somehow just not able to draw those upgrades.
Yeah. Okay, Ozzy has elected to go second this time.
I think that's a little bit of a better decision.
Yep.
So the decision might be he wants to go second to try and mitigate that first hit a little more, and also to be one less Constructicon going in with bolt 3.
Yeah.
He also does get a single play, so if he's lucky enough to get an escape route, rollout, or even height advantage supercharge, the game will change immediately on Ozzy's first turn if any of those cards are played.
Yeah. I have definitely been against a Metroplex that turn 1 triggered on a blind swing, and man, that was a tilt moment.
That's one of those like tilt moments where you're like, you know what, you player across from me, you didn't do anything wrong. I'm just mad at you, but I'll get it. You didn't program that flip, but I hate it.
Going straight into game 2 here.
And with Devastator running the Trop stratagem, it's worth noting that currently in Bayformer's Wave B beta, Metroplex has access to a stratagem that gives him a station, which is still under testing, but it is fun seeing Ozzy getting just like here's a new toy for you for your favorite deck.
Though that station does have the drawback of giving your opponent letting your opponent see your hand on turn 0.
Indeed, yeah. Although that at least once did just make me sigh when I saw his hand. I was like, oh, look at all that stuff that helps you trigger. Oh, no.
Curious what Hawk's going to do here. It's probably going to be a flip of Scrapper and Ascendant Scrapper first.
Yeah,
Yep.
I suspect he wants that tower available.
It does give him an extra draw into trying to get that heat of battle.
Yep.
He's
Oh,
sending
7
Scavenger. And interesting.
So actually, I don't hate this idea. Now, granted, he's not using him to build the tower, which I think is probably a mistake in this indication. Oh, going in for 6.
Worth noting, commentary and Ozzy both criticizing Hawk's attack orders in the last broadcasted game fairly heavily. He can go back and check that out in the archives.
All right, so Ozzy gets an escape route.
Me personally, I feel like sending Scrapper and maximizing card draw, but maybe Hawk knows something we don't.
Actually, I think the only thing I disagree with this is not using Scavenger to build the tower.
Yeah, he must have a card he could ditch to do that. I mean, his hand could also just be 5 incredible cards, and he's just set. But
there's a kinetic whip. He might get the trigger here.
I hate it when Ozzy puts kinetic things on his Metroplex.
Oh. All right. A little bit of a slideshow from Ozzy, and here we go.
Oh,
no trigger, but that is a dead Scavenger.
But once again, that is the Ozzy algorithm. Either I get my trigger or you die.
12 into dead. All right, and now it is. So now the question is, which Constructicon does Hawk flip? Does he flip Bone Crusher for the Pierce 2, or Long Haul for the Bold 1, or Hook for the Pierce 1?
I mean, it's commonly seen that he flicks. Oh, he's changing it up. Normally, he'd flip Mixmaster next.
Oh yeah, Mixmaster for no value. I'm 100% behind that plan.
Yeah, I was gonna say I recall this being one of the points where you and Ozzy would start yelling at him each game.
Does he have heat or designated target? Does he have the big wheel turns? There's grenade launcher.
And
just a fight for
he
position.
doesn't have that.
All right, not as scary as a heated battle.
It's still going to be a decent amount of damage from Bone Crusher here.
Yeah.
It's probably going to suck, but I wonder if he will hit that 20. Like, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
You never like to see, from the defending side's point of view, double oranges with a grenade launcher.
That's a nice 12. I was going to take 9. He's going to go straight
so he's halfway to the 20. That's, all right.
I almost argue a little bit. Maybe Hawk should have did that on one of the other characters and then got the guaranteed 2.
Interesting that Ozzy's not taking the backup beam, because we know he has an escape route, which would give him the option of going escape route, flip back up, replace with backup beam, and attack with Bold 7.
He might already have one in hand.
He wants to probably keep the whip on for as long as possible.
He just flipped another one.
That's another PS2 attack. That's not bad. Oh, we got a PS1 from Hook here. Ooh,
right.
4 PS1 is another 3.
So he's up 15.
Sorry. Yep.
No, 5 more damage, and he's on track from the last game. There's an Enigma.
That's 4 Ozzy blocks 3. Still another one. That's 16.
Hawk does not
letting it go.
Hawk passes on the Enigma.
He probably knows he's probably going to see it flip down again at this point.
Feel like I saw a little pause when he put that in the scrap. He probably was thinking about something.
That's a nice 4 damage. That is 20 again.
Wow.
Second burst, same as the first, a little bit louder and a whole lot worse.
Well, that's got to feel pretty oof on Ozzy's side, because I think that hitting that 20 on the wheel turn the first time came around real hard.
Okay.
That guy in the chat think dropping Scavenger early is because his bot mode ability is kind of worthless in orange-black build. Yeah, I think we're just mostly wondering why Hawk wouldn't want to use the drop a card to get a tower count, but could well be what he had in his hand.
Could
Well,
have had pure gold.
Ozzy did peek his hand a little bit, and I saw he had a. Oh,
Oh, that's not bad.
so he's moving to damage to Mixmaster.
Get under 20. That's something.
Gets to deploy. Deploys the little tank that could.
Yeah, that's 5 free damage.
And Ozzy actually accidentally peeked his cards into the camera a little bit, a few seconds ago, and I did see he had a staggering might. It looked like.
Hmm.
All right, and he now has bold 5. Oh, he's not playing an upgrade though. Interesting. And he's attacking long haul.
One way. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Oh, no, we got it.
On the very last flip.
Nail biter, nail biter.
And he's coming in for 12.
Yeah, with 5 orange pips on top.
Hawk is just shortcutting the tapping. You
Oh, yeah.
that is a oh. Bill Moo vetoing the shortcut to just send in Slammer.
Yeah,
All
Bill
right.
Moo doing some hard work running judge and observation duty on literally every match of the OI.
Slammer is going into Bone Crusher.
Yeah, just with
So
the base 3.
Base 3, he's already flipped 1 orange and a white, so he's got 2 more flips.
We're just hoping for a big meaty swing on this one.
1 more orange, and it's a dead Bone Crusher.
Oh, yeah. I keep forgetting, yeah, Hawk's deck is so orange-black, you can kind of just predict what the defense will be.
Yeah. It's really just on Ozzy to flip enough oranges to KO a Constructicon.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, there you go.
That is a dead Bone Crusher.
That'll pop the tower up to 3, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Well, this is looking a little better for Ozzy. He's got Slammer on the field, Metroplex at 19, not 20. 3 Constructicons left, all with at least 2 damage. 3 on Mixmaster. So I believe that it's unlikely Hawk's going to get a real big, fat, meaty wheel turn swing at this point. With Slammer out there, more potential little helpers popping out. Impetuous in the hand, though.
That is definitely one of his best draws.
2 games in a row now he's got that. I recall in the winners bracket final, he was having trouble getting that in hand.
Oh, there's a photon charge. So where is he going with that, though? He is going into Metroplex. I guess he's just in get you dead mode.
That's probably where my brain would be.
Yep. While you can, put the damage on Metro.
Up to 24 now. Just remember, though, Metroplex moved a damage counter. If at some point Metroplex isn't alive on 1, we got to remember that. There's one thing I enjoy. It's the butterfly effect of single damage movements.
Yeah, heal 1 is such a ridiculous mechanic in this game. It seems so insignificant, and there's so many games that get won or lost because of that one damage that got healed or moved.
Yeah. I put it up there with the Pierce math dark magics of, Pierce often equaling damage that went through. There's something baked in the mathematics of this game that makes heal 1, heal 2 have a surprising amount of butterfly effect power. Well, if left unchecked, anyway. Escape route. Right. Here comes some more friends.
Who is coming to play? Well, it looks like it's 6-gun.
This is feeling like it's swinging in Ozzy's favor now that he's got a board establishing to face off those Constructicons. Oh boy. Spicy. Who is taking a javelin?
Hook took the javelin to the face.
Oof.
Or his crane arm, since he's not in bot mode right now.
Right in the dangle. That's the rope thing that hangs from top of a crane.
Only for 5. I think that's still... No. Or yeah, that's a dead Mixmaster.
Yeah, even with the plus health off the stratagem.
Mixmaster only has 2 defense, and he had 3 damage on him already.
Yep. I am a big fan of that plus health on that stratagem. I think that does a ton of work on its own.
Ozzy grabbed another escape route, so that means that Scamper is probably coming out to play next turn.
Oh,
this is looking pretty bad for Hawk now.
Friend squad will be fully assembled. Even if 6-gun gets taken out, it's going to get a buddy popping in there right away. Metaphor with emergency repair patch, Techno's favorite card, LOL, all the repair ones. Evil Gem 096, I suppose the alive on 1 meme is proof of that, if nothing else. Yeah, we've got a whole lot of data around being alive on 1. Oh, just direct damage. Oh!
Snipes the tank.
If he has a big swing coming after this, he could have whittled down Team Plex.
That's pretty good. It's exactly what Hawk wants to see here.
That is Slammer's Gambit.
And a photon charge on Hook. Actually, that will put Metroplex to 10. And potentially take out 6-gun. Though it is putting Hook into a precarious amount. Granted, I say he's in a precarious amount of damage, knowing the fact that these things die to a stiff breeze. So,
yeah. End of the day, they are still
a big defense on 6-gun's side, however.
Oh wow, +3.
6-gun might survive this.
That is a lot of orange, not Pierce. I'm seeing.
Hawk's only at 6 attack.
He needs 2 more oranges to kill him here.
And that's only 1. I remember a common strategy of early Metroplex decks was to deploy 6-gun and put a force field on him, since he could actually he could actually survive a hit with a force field.
Wheeljank at the chat saying wedge formation, good example too of just healing a little bit meaning a lot. Yeah, wedge formation, one of my personal faves.
Oh, I love that card. It was actually part of the inspiration behind Assault Formation in Arc 1.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, rewarding you for having a spread of tags, doing just fun effects, rewarding you for playing it with just a couple of those tags even, because it just has fun pips. All right, we got a...
Scamper's out to play.
Ooh! Officially outnumbering the Constructicons now.
Oh, he's sending Metroplex in here.
Whoa!
Interesting.
He wants to guarantee that KO.
Oh yeah. He wants. Oh yeah. How are
Yeah,
we on
because
flips
Scamper
here?
wouldn't have got that. Scamper would have just flipped those 2 blues.
Yeah.
And there are 2 flips till Devastator can even happen. So he might just be preemptively dealing with the team before they can unite.
Right.
That's some clever attention to detail, is what I like to call that.
Now it's down to just Scrapper against Metroplex and his 2 of his 3 idiots.
Yeah. Oh boy, Hawk is, I would say, definitely on the back foot of game 2 now.
Well,
Oh!
Rage
Excuse
is
me.
definitely step 1, so that is a dead 6 gun at the very least. But Metroplex still has 10 health remaining and 2 defense. So
He is choosing to do the damage to 6 gun, I believe.
Yep, and he is attacking Metroplex.
That ain't a huge swing.
Okay, so Metroplex takes 3. Did Hawk grab the Enigma? I can't remember.
Oh, I know he put it down early on, but I can't remember if he grabbed it
He
since
flipped
then.
past it early in the game, so wonder if he's got it now.
Because I think his best out in this situation, or is just dying to supercharge backup beam.
I was gonna say there's probably enough tech in Ozzy's deck to just go like, well, I'm gonna kill Scrapper now. Is the best that Hawk could hope to do, I think, in lieu of having some kind of defensive secret action.
He does actually still need to hit 7 damage here.
Yes.
So he needs to flip a total of 4 oranges, and I mean it's not impossible, but we could actually still see an alive on 1 in this situation.
Potentially. This is bolt 5.
Yeah. And Ozzy's deck does, it has the Aussie math in it. It's either going to be the trigger or it's going to be a lot of orange. The trigger meaning nothing here, but if he gets 4 pits, that still could happen within the trigger. Evil Gem 096 saying a lone foreman versus a whole city and his favorite gun and also a car. And then that gun just got shot out of his hand down to his car.
All right. Well,
Oh,
that's didn't even need the bold. Didn't even need the bold.
And it's irrational, but in that position, the first thing I think is, why did I make you cut that way when I could have made you cut the other way?
All right. So okay, so that is the end of game 2. They are tied 1-1. So now it is time for these 2 to move to sideboarding. Hey,
this seems like a good time to mention there is a giveaway form for this whole big event, the Omega Invitational, at Bitly. Was it Omega Giveaways? I'm going to go double check that. Yeah, it's at. I scrolled right past it. Bitly/OI Giveaways is your URL, which I'll put in the chat as well. I got a code for you to add to your form if you got one of those things going on. And this code, again, has a secret message hidden in it. Not a very subtle one, I think, if you are looking around enough. But your code for this event, since you're chilling out here with us, is TPP2. That is, as though one were to say, Theocratic Parasocial Phenomena 2. I'll put that in the chat. Is a series of relevant characters on a keyboard. So head on over if you have not already. Fill out one of those giveaway forms at bit.ly/OI giveaways. Put in TPP2 as a code that you've heard. You can add it if you've already done the form. You just go back in and add it to your Google form, and you might win some stuff. I said this last time. I'll say it again. That giveaway, especially if you are a lapsed player who has just been kind of watching some of this community card set stuff from the sidelines, that you may well win yourself a couple of cards, if not a stack of cards, because that is one of the most common prizes, I believe, that get handed out by Bill Moo, who has been running a ton of prize support on this stuff this whole time and has been handing out literal pounds of cards. We have at some point there's going to be some numerical pound counts probably able to be doled out about this. But once again, last time during this break, that is bit.ly/OI giveaways, and your code is TPP2 to PPP2. And I couldn't tell. Did they do any? Did they sideboard any cards? Obviously, no characters.
They're so Hawk has elected to not sideboard in Fort Max. I am not sure who Ozzy's sideboard character is, if he even has one. They are, however, they have sideboarded battle cards.
Okay.
I didn't see how many each did though, but they are currently shuffling up and getting ready for game the third.
We can definitely see belligerence in from Hawk's sideboard, as we know that is an option from him from the previous finals match of where Hawk first Brett. Definitely see that pop up in the third games as well. So that is probably something he's pulled in here for sure.
It feels like that's his sideboard decision point of, did my opponent have blue pips? Then I'm putting this in.
Yeah, those double blues can just randomly hose a good attack. So taking them out of the equation is 100% the correct play.
Yeah, especially when if you play that on a Metroplex and you get at least 5 characters, with that only guaranteed to be 1 defense on every single attack, it's going to be a lot of damage through.
I'm just doing some Twitter advertising for a new giveaway code because I'm using my outreach, putting my fingers into every orifice of the internet that I can find and reach. That's the word we use for internet input valves, right?
Yeah, I'd say that'd be the word. Yeah.
All right. Good. Contractually obligated, by the way, at this point here, a little gap in the match here. I just got to mention the word fishing. Anyway, I'm curious to. Oh yeah.
Oh, I was about to say, for those curious, Ozzy has elected to go first for game 3.
Guess he's hoping to nuke one of the Constructicons, if possible, or pop the trigger.
It would have been Hawk telling him to go first, though, right?
So Hawk told him to go first.
Okay.
Because Hawk was the loser of that round.
Haha, I'm paying attention. I'm a good commentator. I know what I'm doing.
Hey, we're wearing a couple hats, you know. We're talking about giveaways. We're mentioning fishing as we are supposed to. Gonna keep track of what's going on here. Dropping references
dinner at the same time.
Eating dinner at this. I got a Coke in one hand and I got a La Croix in the other. But yeah, even that is the thing though. It is better to have Metroplex going first. Metroplex might also A, pop his trigger, or B, kill one of your guys and lose you a card draw. Like there's well,
I mean, we're pretty much almost guaranteed B is going to happen.
Yeah. Oh, but a natural Metroplex trigger though, that would be a moment.
It was so close. One click away again. And that is an exact KO on Bone Crusher there.
So the Pierce 2 is down immediately.
Does he have the action? The critical action.
This is where I realized I was looking at the delayed.
He has designated targets.
Oh, no.
Not as terrible for Ozzy as Heat of Battle.
That's a guaranteed 15 damage, though.
It's only Pierce 2.
Yeah, but times 5. Oh, sorry, 10. My gosh.
10 damage.
Yeah. I can't math.
Unlikely we're going to see that 20 damage on Metroplex in my first big swing that we saw in the last 2 games. But also, you know, thank goodness that's not a regular occurrence. There's an enigma. All right.
Oh, and we've got some.
Taking that enigma.
Hawk is taking the enigma. I'm curious if Hawk is going to actually attempt to build the tower here.
Yeah,
all signs point to no.
He's not dropping any cards from hand. It might just not be on his mind, wanting to just outpace Metroplex with damage.
That was a hit for 6, or that was a 6 attack into no blues.
Ugh.
Okay, so Ozzy has the supercharge and. All right, so. And Metroplex is up to 12.
Seeing lots of double oranges getting flipped here too. Like this is a deck doing some work for you.
Hey,
all right, so
15 damage.
15. It's better than the last time.
And, that is 15 to 20 damage on the first wheel turn for 3 consecutive games.
That is still a decent chunk of Metroplex there.
Yeah.
That's almost
Ozzy picked up both a backup beam and an escape route during those defense flips.
Oh, he's equipped. Recall that when he took 20 damage on that, he was still almost able to swing it around, if not for the Devastator swing. So he's definitely.
Or he's just in out for blood mode.
Give me my trigger, please.
He is going into long haul.
White, orange hit. Blue. What other white?
Okay, we got the trigger.
And a lot of damage.
That is a dead dump truck.
I don't think Ozzy could have asked for a better flip in that case. Hawk will definitely want to be top decking and drawing into an impetuous stand. He's able to do it twice. Giving shouts out to Picky Peeves in the chat, who has writer's block and an assignment he needs to write in the next 2 hours. I know that feeling.
I appreciate you choosing to spend your time here.
I will say, I don't think we're going to end up going 2 hours from now on this one. But
Hawk realizes this is no longer a wheel turn, so he is not going to make the same matches that he did the last time, which means he probably has the Heat of Battle Fusion Borer in hand.
Yeah. Probably safe to say that, though, because I'm not sure if Ozzy is running any hand disruption. I say that we might not go another 2 hours. Also, we're 1-1 in a best of 5. And I don't see things not staying that close unless something really...
He's not going to play any cards by the looks of it. That's interesting.
You're checking the scrap a whole lot. Salman Muhammad asking, what's the ratio of Hawk's deck of usable cards from hand versus pip cards? Hawk has a fair number of usable cards that are not just the double pips. Like, I think those double orange pips are the main ones that he is trying to just ditch.
Oh, so that's Power Punch, Corrupt Construction. So that's a bold 4.
And that's a 4. That's 6, 7 orange pips.
That is a 12 Pierce 2 attack into 3 defense. Oof.
Yeah. Hawk has a lot of playable cards from hand, but he really wants to get Heat of Battle or I always forget its name, the +2 Pierce 2.
Oh, it's just designated target is just Pierce 2 to the team. No.
Just Pierce 2. Yeah, designated target and heated battle are what Hawk really wants to get early on for big wheel turn swings with lots of little fellows.
Well, belligerence too, because that shuts off Metroplex's defense flips.
Oh, right, yeah. Now that he's sideboarded, he very likely has belligerence in there too. Have we seen it on a flip?
I have not, though. There's been a bit of a glare, so I haven't really been able to see his flips too well.
Yeah, both these decks are, I think, pretty decent as far as not leaving you with a dead hand.
Ooh, Staggering Might from Metroplex.
Hello.
And there's the escape route, so out comes a friend.
Very likely, yep, slam time. Get that 4 damage in on potential Devastator. I think the only dead hand situation I can think of is if Hawk gets left without any upgrades, as what happened in the winners bracket final.
Nope, sending in Metro.
Looking for that trigger, I'm sure.
Oh, just barely triggered. Though he still does have one more flip, it looks like.
It is tense when those white pips don't show up until the very end.
Yeah. I hear that.
As Salman Mohammed mentioning, Swindled would be good in a Constructicon deck, cycling the deck, allowing a free upgrade. With the Trop stratagem and cards, I think there is a valid blue Devastator to be found. There is stuff that supports that. And
so the thing that makes Swindled
Swindled
and Confidence so good is is you need to have a draw to support them, because they are actually card disadvantaged by themselves, because you're spending a card to go up 2 and then down 2. So you're net down 1. And then if you play another card off of it, you're now down 2 cards. So you need to have a hand size support effect similar to the Trop strat to make it actually effective.
I also might have just mixed up Swindled's pip color.
Yeah, it's orange.
Yeah, I mixed up its pip color.
It would be pretty good. Maybe playing Rage or a Power Punch and even Nitro Boosters on a character in that single turn would be pretty good.
Oh, yeah.
There's the Fog of War that we saw Ozzy use to great effect against Siliag.
Can Little Slammer take out a...
I didn't hear who he said he went into.
Oh, it's only going to be 4. I don't think he's taking...
Yep.
Oh.
All right.
Close.
Hook is alive on the strat, but not alive on 1, which means he will survive the next Metroplex swing.
Oh, that is a shame for Ozzy, because alive on 1 is good news. Alive on 2, I'm not sure if Ozzy has a way to remotely do damage in that deck.
Just 11 more damage is required to get rid of Metroplex. I don't know if he can do it this turn. He'd need a pump and a weapon, and Ozzy needed to flip very little blows.
Closing his hand up. Come on, you got to play something. Oh, no, he's asking for scrap. Okay.
Hawk was checking for the hit and run.
It's about to say, he's got to have something to play out of a hand that large. I wonder what he is looking for.
That is a lot of weapons in the scrap right now.
Oh no! Has Hawk's curse returned? All the card draw in the world, but all your guns are in the garbage can.
I saw one Enigma in his scrap. I didn't see if there was a second one. I don't believe he's flipped a character yet either.
With all that checking of scrap piles, I hope he remembers to if he hasn't.
No, I believe he flipped Hooked for this turn.
Oh yeah, okay. You're right. He did.
And a Camion. Oh, that's good.
Oh, that's just dead. That's dead Slammer on the sidelines.
He's hitting Metroplex with the Cayman.
What?
Really?
What?
He might be sending Hook into Slammer.
Send Hook.
No, he's sending Hook into Metroplex.
Is that hopeful? What do we say?
That's a 6 Pierce 3, so I mean, Metroplex is now at 29, so he's only got 6 health remaining, I guess? Question mark?
He can't really get to him now.
And also, Slammer is a 3/3/3. You don't want to be dealing with that head on if you don't have to.
You know, maybe he actually has a second Cayman in his hand. If he has a second Cayman in his hand and Ozzy feels safe sending Slammer out next, then he could actually still get that fight, the next swing into Metroplex.
Oh, he did the ping on Hook for Cayman. Really? Oh, I guess
just to deny value.
Hook's only got 2 health remaining, and he's the one that's sending in, so...
Yeah, that does kind of make sense.
Oh, yeah, if Metroplex goes at him and gets the trigger, then his swing goes into nothing.
Right, and it's not like Ozzy has any direct damage outside of Metroplex and Slammer, who he's already spent. Yeah. I mean, he could do... Oh, actually, here's a fun thing he could do. He could go... flip Metroplex, deploy 6 guns, send Metroplex into Hook, and no one flips anything. That seems like a really terrible idea, though.
I think he might be trying to get the tap down here.
Yeah, he's deploying Scamper, so...
It is a shame, though, if he's going to have a, I guess, like a low-value... trigger attempt, because it's either the trigger and his swing goes into nothing, or it's a big swing into 1.
Well, here's the thing, though: if he gets the trigger and taps down the rest, he can send Scamper and Slammer in to try and take out one of the other Constructicons and put Hawk down to 1 character.
Metaphor reminding me too in the chat that Ozzy runs Sturdy Javelin. We did see that last game.
Speaking of,
there we go.
Okay. You know what? Hawk can't feel too bad because that would have killed Hook either way. If that is...
I mean... I don't know about this play, because if he puts it onto Slammer, he has to send Slammer in first, and then he just kills Hook. Oh!
Oh. Huh.
I hope...
He's probably playing around Camion.
Yeah.
Okay.
One hopes that Hawk does not have an Impetuous chilling in there, although I think we would have seen it by now.
This could actually be pretty bad for Hawk. He is still turns away from combining.
Yeah, he still needs 3 more flips. And the last Constructicon in play to flip is the tough one, so not the greatest for Hawk's game plan.
Worth mentioning, Tower is at 4, so he needs a Corrupt Construction to get that to 6.
I think that's why he was debating it a little bit there. I hope he has the Camion, or otherwise it's probably could be game for him here.
Yeah, if he doesn't have the Camion, then I would question the targeting of that last one, because you don't, in his position, I don't think you want Metroplex to be able to start going wide whatsoever.
So Hawk just checked for flip actions. All 3 escape routes, 1 rollout, and a hit and run are in Ozzy's scrap, which means there's still at least 2 more rollouts and potentially 2 more hit and runs. I'm not sure how many Ozzy actually runs, or how many hit and runs Ozzy actually plays. Okay, Impetuous on the backup beam. Wait, but I think Ozzy already grabbed another backup beam earlier.
Oh, no.
I would have used that on that Javelin, I think.
Well, we'll see what happens.
I mean...
Yeah, I think this is I think the spell's game for Hawk here.
Either decision is not a pleasant one to have to make. I just think that Javelin is currently a much bigger threat.
Counter espionage pulled
So-
in from the sideboard?
That is Pierce 4, but he only currently has 3 attacks, so he needs 1 more orange to guarantee the kill on Scamper.
Yeah, Ozzy, don't put that away yet.
Hawk's got 2 more flips at minimum, so he's almost guaranteed.
I mean, it is 4 PS4. He's 4 icons and 3 base attack.
Oh, he's 3 base attack. Okay, never mind.
yeah,
I thought Scavenger only had 2 base attack.
No, it's Hook and Longhole that have the 2s.
Okay. Well, there's a double.
There's double arm.
Well,
So it didn't even matter.
Yeah, I wrecked your car. Yeah, I dented your car. I opened my door into it and it exploded. Sorry.
All right. Well, here we go.
Yeah, this is very troublesome for Hawk right now.
I don't know how Hawk gets out of this easily with that sturdy javelin throwing somewhere.
He's 2 turns away from combining. That's not even an out, and I think he is just dead here. If Ozzy hits that trigger, then he does just fall. Oh,
and a
Manual
friend.
transform.
I mean, that's almost securing things, like having that much of a wall in front of Metroplex.
there's the backup beam.
Yep. I knew he took it
he's
back.
not going to play it.
He's not going to play it. I think he's going to save it for Metroplex.
And is he just going to swing in and then kill? He's guaranteed the kill. Potentially not.
He's throwing the javelin at Scrapper, probably to spread damage a little wider.
Let's see. Will he kill? Yeah, he's
Yeah.
dead.
That's
a 6.
All right.
Yep.
Yeah, unfortunately, I think this is definitely Ozzy's game here.
Scorpex7 in the chat with, quote, Metroplex things, end quote.
I think Hawk is just realizing the Cayman misplay where he could have sniped Scamper.
Yeah, and that's the resign. Yeah, Salman Mohammed in the chat just saying resign territory. I was wondering if Hawk was going to see it and say it, or just...
He just said it. He just realized that he should have shot, or should have came into Slammer, and that's what cost him the game.
Yeah. Yeah, you do not want Metroplex to have that team grow out while your team is shrinking unless you've got a really decisive way to deal with that.
I think it could have gone really either way there. I mean, it may have not made that much of an impact, because when you think about it, Slammer only attacked there when he deployed the last character as well, so almost very similar, but definitely denying him going wide probably would have been the better option.
Yeah, I just feel like Metroplex going wide against, like, the 6 kids kind of team getting whittled down, it just creates a cascade effect that can be really, as you can see there, really lousy once you get to the end of it.
Now, I did see counter espionages put into the sideboard here. I'm hoping these are the cards that he's going to take out here for this one. I personally think they don't really actually give much value because Ozzy's not playing secret actions.
It probably was, I guess, like trying to think a couple steps ahead, like just in case any were coming in off the sideboard, but I guess demonstrably none did.
Well, I don't think the reason for taking counter espionage is so much for sniping secret actions, but rather for in case Ozzy gets multiple escape routes or multiple rollouts in hand.
Yeah. There's another sideboard thing happening.
And we're at 2 games to Ozzy and 1 to Hawk here.
Yes, we're heading into game 4. It is 2-1. First 2 games were very tight, 1-1. If Hawk is able to bring things back into his favor, it's I think not unlikely that we will go to a game 5, but we'll see.
We're just doing the player cuts.
Yeah, while we're doing that, I'll throw the plug out one more time. bit.ly/OI giveaways. Your code is TPP2. And if you are not in the Team Bayformers Discord channel, I'll also throw a little plug out there. That channel has got a whole lot of fun things, like its very own thread for thread and voice chat for spectating the game via the stream that you're watching right now.
Here's making Ozzy go first again.
Yep.
Good choice. Good choice.
That's what you
Hopefully,
do.
we see a heated battle or a belligerence this time.
Yeah.
And once again, deleting Bone Crusher.
Exactly.
A
That's
Mag
a
Ray.
Mag Ray.
Did he
I
flip?
actually don't hate that. That's pretty good.
Did he flip 2 Mag Rays or just one? I didn't see the other
No,
card.
he just flipped the one. But
Okay.
still, seeing that Ozzy's going wide, that's a pretty good sideboard, actually.
Especially as he gets down to fewer and fewer Constructicons, so it doesn't hurt him as much.
Yeah.
Yeah, later on in the game, when he's probably just going to straight up die to most things. No wheel turn action again.
Oh, no.
Whew.
That's not
That is
what
a power
Hawk
punch,
is looking
though.
for. Yeah, that's going to be... This could be a 15 damage if he gets the right pips.
There it is. There's the heat.
Hey, buddy! First card.
Hawk's only going to
that
get
is a,
one
that is a 3
damage.
defense.
I don't think we're getting to the 20, I will say preemptively.
We appear to be off to a terrific stop.
He's picking up the backup beam. Long haul for 4. Oh, another 3 defense. This is just unfortunate.
Oh, boy.
Oh, dear.
I haven't got a goose in the race either way, but I will say Hawk has, through just sheer amount of gameplay recorded, created some interesting data as far as like how much card draw the Constructicons are getting. He still isn't necessarily drawing into what he needs every single time.
This is looking very good for Ozzy.
That's 6 damage, huh? Total so far. Let's see what this one does.
Ooh,
double
that
orange.
was a little bit better. 7 PS3 to a 2, so he takes 5. Oh, okay, not bad.
11?
We got to double digits. That was
Yeah.
good. That was not looking good at the start there.
Yeah, I think double digits is the best. I mean, 15, I guess, was like the plateau hope. Double digits is still pretty good. Single digits would have been psychological warfare on oneself.
We are...
There is a supercharge just chilling out on the side of Ozzy's playmat.
All right, so...
Oh, okay, we were just okay, I see what's going on now. I thought they had already finished, and I was like, so there are 2 scrap piles?
No.
What's going on?
So Ozzy did grab a backup beam, but I don't think he has an escape route.
So does he, yeah, decision point, does he take the risk for the trigger?
And Ozzy's phone has gone off.
Excellent. Yeah, kind of rough decision, because getting Slammer out is 5 free damage, but he's got a backup beam in place, which is a good chance of hitting the trigger with his deck build. And he's leading, so he's got that little bit of room to take a risk, I guess.
He's got 24 health remaining on Metroplex, so he's just going for it.
Oh, he had an escape route.
All right. Looks like he's going in for bold 3.
Yeah, Slammer doing the wide ping and possibly one more wide ping.
Only bold 3. He might actually miss this trigger.
It's
He's
a
going into
possibility.
hook.
I was about to say, there's half a trigger. There's the other white.
There it is.
There's the trigger.
I was gonna say he's probably gonna swing hard enough if he hits that trigger as well with 2 direct damage on hook. Could
That is 10 into a dead hook.
Yeah. This ain't looking great for Hawk so far.
No, these games are somewhat could be decided more down to the fact of Hawk getting heat of battle, belligerence, or designated targets. But
And he is attacking Mixmaster with the little scamper that could.
Ooh,
That's a dead Mixmaster. Oh.
Yep. This is not going good.
At this point, like if there's one imperative in the short term, it is you got to get rid of Slammer now.
And he
He's not
skipped
gonna
out
take the
on the
Enigma?
Enigma.
I could see the mindset of I'm not sure if I'm going to get there.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah, he's multiple turns aside. Oh, he hasn't moved over his cards from his left to the scrap again. There we go, seen them. Oh, yeah, this is not looking good. Not looking good.
All right, so he's got another chance to do the Cayman photon charge play to take out Slammer. Let's see if he does it. Ooh,
There's that Mag Ray.
that's a Mag Ray.
Ooh.
Yes.
If he's got a photon charge, he
Um,
can definitely get rid of Slammer here.
Yeah. There's a
Ooh.
photon charge.
This is still pretty rough though, because it's not like get rid of Slammer. Okay, I can breathe. I can exhale. Now you've got to get rid of that backup beam too.
And he is going into Metroplex, so he is correcting his mistake from the previous game.
No, when presented with the opportunity.
That's a nice 7 into 2. Metro's going to take 5, and he's going to get Slammer off the board too.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. That is going to force Ozzy to probably push out a character again this turn.
Yeah, Ozzy can't bull rush unless he's got another escape route or rollout in hand.
Mm. And I mean, if he does that, he consumes the action play here too.
Mm.
So Ozzy might. I mean, if he has a whip, that's probably the replacement upgrade for the backup beam here. But if he doesn't, then Ozzy could full on miss a trigger here potentially with low amounts of bold.
He's got 4 cards left. It looked like he had 4 cards left in his deck, so he's probably trying to figure out, does he have it?
There's the escape route.
There's the escape route.
Yep, he's got bold 3 here. Does he have a staggering might? Oh, he's got a javelin.
Huh.
Not bad, not bad. Is he going to try it? He's going to try it.
So
Here he
Scamper
goes.
is melee in alt mode,
Yeah.
which means that the javelin gives +2, not the throw for damage.
That +2 can be
Oh, okay.
He's
So
got
he
3
just
cards
needs
left to
2
flip.
oranges.
needing
in
oranges
3
makes me
cards.
think this is happening because orange is what comes out when the trigger doesn't.
Oh, he's only got 3 cards left to flip, and he needs to find 2 of them as oranges.
Yep.
Well, I mean, he just shuffled potentially 6 back into his deck, so
I'd say decent chance he hits the trigger here, but I would be predicting that. I think Hawk is probably just sort of assuming that's going to happen.
And even if he doesn't hit the trigger, it's not like he'll be in a terrible spot because that's basically a dead long haul. And Metroplex still sitting pretty healthy at 18.
Yeah.
So he's still got
Is he gonna
slightly
hit
under
the
half his health
trigger?
remaining. Oh, he got
he hit the trigger.
the trigger. Yeah.
In fact, with 2. Okay. Once again, I would.
This is spelling game for Hawk here.
I would be irrationally questioning my my requested order of cut assembly, even though that nothing you can do about it.
And then Slammer's coming in with 4, and that's probably going to be a dead Scavenger.
Yeah, that Scavenger is definitely the one you attack here because not killing Scavenger.
Oh, yeah, this is unfortunate here.
Yeah, going into Scavenger denies him a card.
Oh, and there's
That's
7.
Yeah.
I don't think there's any way that Hawk gets out of this one. He'd probably need to kill Metroplex here, but that's a lot of damage. That is a Titan-sized hill he needs to climb.
In a pinch, Sturdy Javelin on a melee can do some work. I was surprised by it when I tried doing it in a couple games myself, and pleasantly surprised. Don't want to rely on it.
Hawk is...
A.
All right. Hawk is going for the fireworks.
Yeah, I would too.
He's going out with a bang.
And Scamper has to flip if he wants to throw that thing, which is not asking a whole lot, but...
Woo.
All right. Going into Metroplex for 10. So... One man alone against the country.
Against a standing nation, literally.
26. Damn. Game could have been different if Hawk managed to pull off more damage at the start, but this is a definite dead.
Oh, he's flipping 6-gun.
Old 2, yep. This is insult
gonna
injury now. This is definitely
attrition.
a dead Hawk.
This is attrition. Yeah, not pulling into anything of note other than that power punch on the first wheel turn was rough.
Yeah, it looks like Hawk's deck was fighting him there. Even with belligerences most likely in there too. Heater battles and designated targets. About 9 potential cards. And the early card draw he's got, and he couldn't get one, so unfortunate.
To the conversation of the card draw off that Trop stratagem, no matter how much you you load up for it, it seems like for an orange-black Constructicon deck, you are really hoping for a lot of specific cards to show up in the first half of the game. When your deck is the biggest, so it still helps, but it makes it feel like it's less of that. I find that the Cliff Jumper cars are just sucking in cards left and right all the time whenever they need them. I guess the front-loaded nature of this changes things just a little bit. As we're hitting the end of this, by the way, I believe we were specifically directed to say nothing about subscribing or liking. Video.
He said we can't mention it at all, so
don't even look at those buttons.
Yep.
No.
We cannot promote Hawk's the Servants of the Dice Gods live channel in any way, shape, or form. We cannot tell you to hit the like button or the subscribe button or ring the bell so that you'll be notified of future events or streams. So we did not say any of these things to you. We just described them in excruciating detail.
I swear to the pit, which is a Transformers thing. If one of you so much as looked at one of those buttons, I swear to Primus, another Transformers thing, we're gonna know that you didn't listen to us. It's gonna be in the analytics. All right, there's analytics you check for that kind of. Just watch yourself. Just watch yourself.
Oh gosh. Oh, it didn't work. Poggin. Oh, terrible.
Pog.
I'm a terrible host. Terrible commentator, I mean. Terrible.
If we are still up, we should also mention that this means the finals is going to be Metroplex versus Galaxy Convoy.
Again. So they did verse early in the tournament. I believe in the second, third round. I can't quite remember.
Well,
after me.
I mean, it was going to be a rematch for Brett, no matter what happened with this event. So it is definitely going to be something exciting. Will Ozzy be able to come from behind and usurp Galaxy Prime, or will the big man on the block just keep everybody crushed under his heel?
Is he going to maintain that frustrating $90-something resale value to this day?
It is good to note that the top two is Galaxy Prime, and surprisingly, a shake-up from what looks like a repeat of the EI is Metroplex in top two. So that's a great thing to see. One of the first characters ever made into the game, the first Titan, making it into the top two of a massive event.
All right.
Yeah.
Hawk is starting to get a little antsy, however, so we should probably be wrapping it up.
For sure. Thanks for checking this out, everyone.
Thank you all for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed it. It's been a pleasure to commentate this match for you.
All right. We'll see everyone later.
So have a good night.
Bye-bye.